What's up, guys? Another highly requested Tom MacDonald song today. We got Tom MacDonald Heroes.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you cause you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says, y'all are heroes. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. Too many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos. And way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics.
I mean, I gotta say, man, as growing up with two paramedics as my parents, and paramedics for close to 20 years, and then my mom was a nurse for nearly 20 years. I mean, people don't appreciate how hard that job is. I mean, most of my dad's friends and stuff are paramedics or in that field, and some of them spent their entire life line level paramedics. One of his friends just passed away the other year, retired for I think a year, maybe two. So he spent his entire life from his early 20s until retirement, late retirement, and then passed away like a year after. The whole time, line level paramedic, hauling people out of buildings, saving lives, cleaning up people off the road after wrecks. It ain't easy, man. I mean, a lot of people in my life wanted me to go into the medical field. I think because I'm good at connecting people and I'm compassionate and stuff, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't imagine the emotional toll that plays on me. I mean, you know, my dad's insurance agent is a guy that used to be a paramedic until they got into a wreck when they were running code 3 and a child ended up dying. And the guy who was driving couldn't work another day as a paramedic and has now been my parents' insurance agent. So many little things like that you just don't think of. See him articulate some of that in a song. It's really, really pretty.
In an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders.
And like, not to get too gross, but there's food that my father won't eat to this day in his 70s because it was aspirated into his mouth while providing life-saving measures to people. So
and plumbers, y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die. Don't let it haunt you, y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die. Don't let it haunt you, y'all bought them some time. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die. Don't let it haunt you, y'all bought them some time.
Ooh, sorry to take a little break there. That one brought back a memory for me. When I was younger, my mom, I think I was maybe, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there, but she was supposed to work on 4th of July. She was telling me about this patient that she had and all the time she spent with them and caring for them. There was a younger person, you know, someone in their 20s or something, real nice family, stuff around them. But she had put in for a once off on 4th of July and got it. Was cool for us, for the family. We were excited. But then I realized like halfway through, my young mind put 2 and 2 together. And I said, well, what about your patient? She's like, oh, the other nurses will take care of them. I said, but won't they be sad you're not there? And she's like, well, probably, but you know, it'll be fine. And my mom was a ICU CCU nurse, so the people she was dealing with weren't in good shape. And the patient ended up dying. And I remember when she told me, feeling so conflicted, because I was happy to have my mom there for 4th of July, but that also meant that this patient, you know, didn't get to have the nurse that they had bonded with the night they ended up passing away. So that's what I mean. There's so much that goes into those professions that people just don't account for.
The pastors and the grocery store clerks, the ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work, probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. Don't lose sleep wondering if humanity's safe. Whoa, whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need x-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa, whoa. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes.
Woo. Another solid recommendation, guys. That one got me in the feels a little bit. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, but I guess it makes sense having parents that, you know, worked in some of these fields and growing up with that and recognizing the kind of stuff they were doing and how society really doesn't recognize it or appreciate it to the level it should. But that was a good one. That was a real good one. Got me feeling something today. Thank you, guys. Let's get back to work. Keep praying. I'll see you in the next one.